Nemo,
Right.
Dark Man Blue.
Good evening, everyone.
That's what's up. Peace and blessings, beloved family. Welcome to another amazing episode of Who's Naked Up in Here. I'm your host, Mr. Witz, alongside my amazing, beautiful co-host, the gorgeous, gifted. Y'all please open your mics and greet each other the way family do.
Hey, what's up,
Good
everybody?
evening, everyone. As I put that
Hello,
bite in my
everyone.
mouth.
We made it to Wednesday.
Yes, please.
Wednesday.
Mama Betty, I love the hair.
Yes.
Hey, Mama Betty.
Beautiful. It's beautiful.
Hey, Gifted.
That's what's up. Thank y'all for loving on each other.
Nemo.
Make sure we keep that beyond this space. I know I don't have to say it to you all because that's just how we roll. We follow each other everywhere and we keep each other up. Like I always say, it's when you don't see one another is when you need to be checking in because life is in a continuous world spin, especially living on planet Earth. So with that being said, let me introduce y'all to the room. I see some new faces up in here. Lone Wolf, I think this might be your first time in here with us. Am I right? Second time? Okay, cool, cool. Gifted was on it too. She like going up the deuces. That's what's up. Uh, it's all right. What you eating tonight, love? You know, you're supposed to at least raise a spoon to the screen or something. You know what they say when you come to class, you gotta bring and you eat, and you gotta have enough for everybody. Oh, that don't mean stop eating. That means share. You know, we waiting. I'm just teasing. I'm just teasing. But okay, y'all wasn't supposed to see that. Okay, but if y'all recognize this space, I'm still gonna introduce y'all to the way things operate in here. We allow for 2 poems per artist. 2 poems, 2 songs, whatever it is that you do. That's um that's artistry. Uh, Come on in and do that. For those who are willing to share, there's a reaction button at the bottom of the screen. If you click on that button, there's a raise your hand emoji. All hands that are raised will be acknowledged. And as I come across the screen, we'll make sure that you get your time. All that I ask is that everyone keep their mics muted while someone is speaking, unless we're all giving love to someone's art. With that being said, the chat is wide open. You are welcome to fill it with all the love and greetings that's in your heart. Let's make sure that we keep each other lifted because sometimes the work that we share is heavy on us and not always easy for us to get it out. So, with that being said, I'm going to open up the night as I always do, hopefully to make things comfortable for everybody to be naked up in here. All right, so if you would please open up your hearts and your mics and show some love for Mr. Mrwitzthepoet.
Hey.
Oh, legend.
Let's go, Mr. Witch.
So, and you know what? Perfect for you to come in at this time, Artie. Welcome to the space. I have a new piece that I just recently finished. I have a performance coming up with my brother Artie Fox. Y'all see him as iPhone right now, but y'all know we have a show coming up next month. I know we've been advertising it, but the date is finally set. So we will be displaying that art for y'all. Hopefully you all be able to join that night. I want to share or exercise a new piece that I prepared for that evening. So I hope you all enjoy it. My ex is a mutant. Her superpower was sucking the entire life out of me. And I can honestly say I wanted her touch. I just wasn't prepared to die for it. I was so stimulated to be in her arms, not realizing how close she came to killing me. It took a needle and several pills for me to stop setting fire to the grass under trees. My ex is a mutant. Her superpower was raining down on me with lightning and thunder. I never saw her as a physical threat, yet her voice was a natural disaster waiting to happen. When I met her, all I saw was her sun-braised flesh. I thought she would be the perfect fair weather friend. She showed me the tornado in a woman's throat is devastating as a hurricane's wind. The banshee in her windpipe, disrespect for me tore holes all through the love I had for her. The way she split an ass out my heart was significant as the quaking of the earth. My ex is a mutant. She liked to play mind games, always trying to climb inside the thoughts in my head. I found out she was telekinetic. Seemed she always knew what it was I hid. My ex was a rising phoenix homing hell, a soaring bird with a fiery past, and she destroyed the house whenever she was upset. There'd be spilled over pots, books, broken glass, knives that left their impressions on walls, wreckage, covered floors, hingeless doors. My ex is a mutant, a real life shapeshifter, a disguised body bearing many faces. In her expression of joy and pain, I never knew who I was coming home to. Still to this day, I can't figure what actions swayed her moods. She was happy when I met her, sad when I left her, angry at everything, freaky when high, diabolically low, whenever shit didn't go her way. The scar on my chest revealed the theft of treasuring her, the X-marked spot of a hollow tune she purposely left behind. My ex is a mutant. The way she destroyed my ability to love is a perfect display of how powerful she is.
Nah, that joint was crazy, bro. That joint was crazy, bro.
Thank you, King. Just trying to get prepared for us, man.
Hey, what you said that was iPhone? Do you know how I changed that? How do I?
Yeah,
Can I
yes.
have my name?
Yes, you definitely can. You coming off of your phone, so I think it's at the bottom of your screen. You should be able to what's that button I'm looking for? It's matter of fact, tap on your square. Tap on your square, and it should pop up where you can change your name.
On my square? Where's my square though?
Is it on your phone? How does it show up on your phone? Are you not looking at us in
Yeah,
boxes?
the picture, right? We should be in boxes. Sorry, and it's 3 dots. Babe, that's
On the iPhone,
your
okay.
box. Yeah,
Yeah, do
Oh,
you
all right.
see?
Did it say more? It says meeting
correct,
settings,
correct. Hit the
background,
more.
FX.
Hit the more.
So hit the more.
And then
And then when I
scroll
hit the
down to the
more,
bottom.
I ain't on all mine say is meeting settings and background and effects.
Okay, who got an iPhone in here?
Yeah, it looks different on an iPhone.
Now I'll figure it out. I don't want to hold up the show, but
No,
I'll
it's-
figure it
And
out.
where it
it's-
Thank y'all
says
for this.
rename, when you find it, it'll say rename, and that's what
All
you
right.
click on the
I'm
rename.
gonna go on the hunt for it. Thank you.
Yeah,
All
yeah,
right.
just play with it a little bit. It's a little different on your phone
Each
than it shows
device,
up
each
on mine.
device.
Yeah,
Right.
he's gonna actually have to go out and fix it on his before he log in, he's gonna have to fix it on that page and then log back in with, if he wants to put a picture up, change his name and all that other stuff. I don't think he's gonna
Is,
be able to do
No,
that.
is
he
that just
should
with
be
an
able to.
iPhone?
Hey,
That's
You
just
can
Lone
norm-
Wolf, man. Hey, Lone Wolf, I already tried that, but I know your voice, so I know that's Lone Wolf. I already tried that, Lone Wolf.
Wait till my brother come in and he'll
Yeah,
guide
because you
you
should be able
because
to
you should
adjust
be
it
able
while
to
you're
do it.
here.
Yeah, you shouldn't have to
Okay.
leave to do it.
You shouldn't have to leave, right?
Yeah, so when Coach comes in, he has an iPhone. He'll guide you.
Okay,
Okay.
Mr. Witt.
Get
Go
Mr.
this-
ahead.
Witt,
Yes.
not to change the subject, but surely to change the subject. So I rejoice every time you write a poem that has EX in it, and you know why.
I'm speechless, but I love it. I love it.
Hey.
Anytime I can make you smile.
Oh,
He's
Artie left out. Oh, okay. Dang it. Artie left out, and Jackson is putting in the instructions for us, but I'll copy them and then send them to Artie when he comes back in.
Okay. Didn't see him leave, but thank you for acknowledging. Did you pin me on the screen as
I
that
did,
piece?
and then I took you back off because people was
Okay.
talking.
Thank
Sorry.
you, because I kind of went off screen. I didn't really see what was happening. But I'm gonna jump into the second piece, so I'm not holding up the space. I
Thank
want
you,
everybody
Jackson.
to read. And yes, thank you, Jackson. We appreciate you, and thank you for joining the room. If you want to share with us tonight, there's a reaction button at the bottom of the screen. If you click on it, you can raise your hand. And if I see your hand raised, then I know you're willing to share, and I'll make sure I'll get around to you. This next piece is called Your Royal Highness. It's from our newly released book, Me and Gifted, Faced by an Impressionable Moon. So hopefully you will look into getting your copies real soon. If you only knew how happy it makes me to see you, queening in my vision again, throning me out of darkness with your presence, your luminous crown, fanning me with pleasantries as you sway my attention. It's fitting for you to woo me with the undergarment of your dress. If only you knew how pleased I am to see you tonight. Maybe you do, because you came alone. You must have left the stars to roam. Did you leave your girls at home purposely this evening? Did you tell them that you were safe with me, that you wouldn't be needing their company? Are they aware I'd be escorting your flight across the sky? I've been anticipating your arrival, counting the sun down to cue you in. Do you hear the trumpets setting the stage for your pageantry? I'm standing bare-chested in the open window just so you could see me. I waited up for you just so I could say good night, Your Royal Highness. And that's from Phased by an Impressionable Moon.
What page is that again?
I don't know. I read it from my computer,
Okay.
so I'm
That
not
was
sure what page it's on.
hot. Thank you.
You're welcome. All right, y'all can make some noise. Y'all all right?
I love the X piece, and the second one is fantastic as well. I love how the X piece, how you make these references, but you never say it explicitly. I think that's really cool.
Thank you, Fool. I appreciate you. I'm
I
excited
loved
about
it.
the show. Go ahead,
I
Gifted.
loved it and appreciated the reference as well to one of my favorites. I love the references, and I love the references. Even though you were talking about your ex, it still kind of alluded to the power of a woman. So I always appreciate that, even though it was an ex, I still appreciate it. Yeah, great piece. And I love the second piece, obviously, is it's in the book. So I appreciate that as well.
Thank you. The first piece wasn't personal. It was designed again. Preparing to co-feature with my brother Hardy Fox, and the theme is what the poem was based around. and I wrote it in a way that I hope every male can find themselves in there somewhere. So it wasn't particularly about an ex of mine. It was kind of written in the sum of exes, if that makes any sense.
Yeah, it's like, yeah, that makes sense. Yeah. And I could see that with now with the variations, recalling what you said, the variations of the women that were depicted throughout the piece. That was very good. That was
Thank
sharp.
you.
Thank you.
Thank you. I appreciate you. Well, let's keep the energy moving. I appreciate the love and the support. Y'all please open up your hearts and your mics and show some love for our next artist, the amazing escape artist. She just came from a fire feature, so y'all show her some love.
Come on, escape.
Woo, escape.
Yes.
Let's go, babe.
Let's go.
She put in the chat that she's putting her daughter down,
Oh, I didn't see
the
that.
baby
Thank you.
down. Yep.
Thank you, fool. Yep, I missed that. We'll come back to her. And I also see CP said he'll be right back. So we're gonna hop over to our brother, Mr. Lone Wolf. Y'all please open up your hearts and your mics and greet him to the stage.
Lone Wolf.
Come on, Lone Wolf.
Woohoo.
Yes.
I appreciate y'all. What's going on? I hope everybody's well. If you guys don't mind, I'm gonna do one piece, and I'm gonna sit back and enjoy the rest of the poets. But this piece is entitled Earth. Your predestined form is best viewed during a sunset, when a feminine silhouette is featured amongst the backdrop of the elements. New developments accent youthful curvature, but that's what makes you the nurturer, the masses. With the Almighty's help, I see you through rose-colored glasses. My Eve, she that would remove my spectacles to teach me the differences between a vagina and testicles. But she had another trick up her sleeve. Now, henceforth and forever, I will cleave to you in your natural form. Cross-pollination allows my seeds to swarm, creating offsprings that bloom after May showers. They are the flowers that ultimately share in your powers of bearing fruit. Their veins take root into what anchors them to their self-worth, spreading throughout the soil in which they were birthed. Black woman, earth, you ground all creation. You're a living rock formation that allows hope to spring eternal. Your many layers journal centuries of stories like hieroglyphics. But it's within your eyes that I see specifics of longevity. My carefully crafted brevity compares the Black woman to earth, the noticeable cavernous girth that separates you from the colorless moon. So it's understandable why I swoon for your outer layer of crust. I live to see you spontaneously combust as magma oozes from your mantle. The substantial amount of heat that radiates from deep within your core makes you the only inhabitable planet, and it's why I'm firmly anchored to your floor. You were the first celestial body that bore life. Every astronomy student knows that Jupiter protects his wife from wayward comets. This piece is paying homage to our covenants. This piece is to remind you that I'm your protector, not the United States government. Even if I'm the cause of your tectonic plates creating a continental drift, I will always view you as a gift. Indifference can cause a rebirth of me to you, the mother of all. Queen, Black woman, earth, poem.
Beautiful.
Mute yourselves and give some love. That was pure fire, my brother.
Woohoo.
Oh, yeah.
It was
I love how you transition from um the harvesting of earth, um the nature of the correlation of the nature of how earth harvests our fruit to where how our women bring forth our babies. I also love the astrological connection that you made um, with being the protector, as well as the transitioning of causing those earthquakes. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, the whole way you worded that was super dope, bro. Is that gonna be in one of the new books you're releasing?
No, no. You know what? I'm glad you say that, and I appreciate that. So the new books that I'm releasing is actually and you got to understand this. And please don't, ladies, don't take offense to this. Black women treated me bad. They've been mean to me. But you got to think about it. When you say you're healed, you have to have the ability to still speak fondly of those who have not treated you so well. So what these books are a compilation of pictures and poems that I write. So you're talking about each book, it's 8 books, it's 13 poems in each book. So that's equals what 104 pictures and poems of Black women, different looking Black women, different shaped Black women, different hues, different hairstyles. I mean, I speak candidly about who they are as beautiful mothers, hard workers, money earners, and I mean, I still, I say, even though I haven't been treated so nicely, I still love you. So, yeah, and I'm so happy that I was actually able to complete this because it was difficult. Not difficult because I didn't want to write. Difficult because trying to make sure that each poem is different, not saying the same thing, you
Yeah.
know. But I'm just super excited about it, and I'm working with Poet Khan, uh, and just to see her smile when we do our read throughs, make me know I got something on my hands.
Nice. Nice. I look forward to hearing more, man, and checking out that work. I know it's gonna be amazing, amazing.
Appreciate you, brother. Thank you, guys.
But you know, Lone Wolf, it's always wonderful to hear when you say that you've been mistreated, but that you're not bitter. You don't hear bitterness in your voice. And so saying that, you know, you're still open for love. So,
Oh, Miss Betty, I got to get on my Mr. Whitson gifted tip. I gotta, you know, I'm not blocking my blessing. No, sir.
Right. It's coming, brother. You know what I'm saying? I'm not gonna say it's coming. You moving towards it. That's what I'll say. You moving towards it, And I pray you find the right one this time. And y'all show some love for Lone Wolf.
yes.
Yes, nice work.
Yeah.
Thank y'all. Are we back? Are we back in?
Back again.
Okay, we're gonna keep going, all right? We might have to recircle back to a couple of people. But y'all please open your hearts and mics and show some love for our next artist, my food dog, the amazing Nemo.
Nemo. Come on, Nemo. Yes, my food sign.
Nemo.
Nemo in the
Oh my,
house.
go Nemo.
Hey, everyone. It's wonderful to be here. Thank you for for this space. I'm gonna do a cover tonight, and then I'm gonna do a short micro that I've been banging around. The cover is one of the spoken word pieces that Tom Waits does on one of his albums. This is what's he building? what's he building in there? What the hell is he building in there? He has subscriptions to those magazines. He never waves when he goes by. He's hiding something from the rest of us. He's all to himself. Think I know why. He took down the tire swing from the pepper tree. He has no children of his own, you see. He has no dog, has no friends. His lawn is dying. What about all those packages he sends? What's he building in there? With that hook light on the stairs, what's he building in there? I'll tell you one thing, he's not building a playhouse for the children. What's he building in there? Now, what's that sound from underneath the door? He's pounding nails into a hardwood floor. I swear to God, I heard someone moaning low. Keep seeing the blue light of a TV show. He has a router and a table saw, and you won't believe what Mr. Stitcher saw. There's poison underneath the sink, of course, but there's also enough formaldehyde to choke a horse. What's he building in there? What the hell is he building in there? I heard he has an ex-wife in some place called Mayor's Income, Tennessee. And he used to have a consulting business in Indonesia. But what's he building in there? He has no friends, but he gets a lot of mail. I'll bet he spent a little time in jail. I heard he was up on the roof last night, signaling with a flashlight. What's that tune he's always whistling? What's he building in there? What's he building in there? We have a right to know.
I know I'm curious. I want to know.
I love that piece. That's fun to read. This is the micro. My dentist has taken to sitting by my front door, demanding my lunch money. He clangs his twisted instruments together as I walk by, making the wild chittering that only comes from those who spend their lives battling tongues and smelling breaths surrounded by teeth. He tells me my mouth is a violent place, and he won't climb in till the plastic's properly positioned to stop me grinding him to a pulp. I hear the echo of his happy humming while I'm sleeping, with a hose in my nose that snakes round my head down the bed. Thank you.
Nemo.
Thank you.
Nemo. Beautiful work.
Yeah, really like
Yes.
that first piece.
That first piece gave me the mindset of, I don't know why, but it took me to Jeepers Creepers. I don't know why, but it just took me to that sort of a darkness of a mysterious, maybe even evil person, possibly building a coffin to grave someone, or something of that mindset. But it just took me to that sort of mysteriousness. I don't know if it was the whistling of the tune or the banging and the formaldehyde, just all of that just put me in a dark space.
There's a lot of paranoia in the piece, absolutely.
Yeah, you could bring a part 2 to that and let us in. We need to know. We need to know what he's
Well, you'll
doing.
have to ask Tom Waits because it's Tom Waits' piece.
Who?
Yeah. Tom Waits is a singer.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, so it's not mine, it's a cover.
Oh, okay. Okay. I didn't know that. Interesting.
But you know what's funny about that? And a lot of us in here actually get on stages, and so that makes us performers. And Nemo, I dug how you was like the curiosity in your voice. It was the same every time you said, "What's he building in here?"
Right.
So that makes me conscious of my stage presence and my diction and my voice and how I sound when I stand up there. Either way, that's just me. I'm sorry.
No, that's real. That's real. You know, we learn so much from each other, and you know, when we can pass those flowers, it's important, man, that we do so. You know what I mean? So that was dope, man. Well, thank you for that. Yeah, y'all show some love for Nemo one more time.
Okay, Nemo. Okay.
Nemo in the house, yes.
That's what's up. Escape, are you back?
She said
CP,
she would let us
are
know
you
when she's back.
okay? CP, are you back? Yeah, CP is not back yet neither. For those who did perform, can you please lower your hand so it can kind of clear up on my screen for me? Um, let's keep it moving though. Y'all open up your hearts and your mics and show some love for Mary Ann Peterson.
Let's go,
Marianne.
Marianne.
Come on, Marianne.
Love that unison. That was beautiful. I love that. What's up, buddy? Where mommy at? You know how to unmute it? Okay, we'll call her
Okay,
back, okay?
we'll call her back.
We'll bring her back in. All right. That's Mary Ann's son. He's intelligent young man. He's always tapping in with us. Every week he's here with us. So we're gonna keep it moving. I'm surprised that tonight Gift is not lined up right behind Nemo. That seemed to be the theme for her. Okay, Mary Ann's back. So we're gonna bring Mary Ann up one more time. Y'all please unmute your mics, open up your hearts, and show some love for Mary Ann Peterson.
Let's go, Marianne.
Marianne, let's go.
Let's go, Marianne. Hello.
Hey,
Okay.
I thought
This
your son was gonna do a poem for you tonight. I said, oh, he must got the poetry.
no, he doesn't. I do. He's supposed to be going to bed actually, but he's going to bed, and we have to get up at 6 in the morning tomorrow because between 8 and 10 a.m. Eastern time, he and I have to go to his new school, get his schedule, and get his picture taken.
Oh,
So we have to get up
awesome.
at 8 o'clock in the morning.
Awesome. Congratulations on that journey. Let us know how it turns out.
Yep. Okay, this was called Taking Responsibility. And I wrote this on the 13th of this month at 10:51 p.m. Eastern time. You have to take responsibility for your own actions. What if somebody refuses to? My youngest son is a prime example. He refuses to take responsibility for his actions. He blames everybody else but himself. He needs to take responsibility for his actions. He needs to learn that blaming others will not fly. I want him to take responsibility for his actions before it is too late. That's it for that one. Then the second one I'm going to read is called We Are All Stars, or on the 10th of this month. We are all stars. We shine bright, but some people try to dim our light. It is a test of our strength. It is a trial we have to bear. It is a good thing when we share our trials and start keeping it inside. We will survive. Our numbers are many. There are many survivors out there. I am one of many. I share my trials many times with others. I hope I helped out others by sharing my life. That's it for that one. And the last one I'm going to read is called Value Yourself, which I wrote on the 9th of this month. You have to value yourself. If you don't know how to value yourself, you won't be able to value others. You have to have peace in yourself. You need to feel peaceful to be able to have peace with others. You need to think positive. Having positive can help you have a better life. Do positive self-talk. It will make you feel good. You need to feel good about yourself to be able to feel good about others. That's it for that one.
Awesome. Y'all show some love for Marianne. Thank you so much, Marianne.
Welcome.
Marianne,
Woo!
yeah.
Always
was
keep it
awesome.
to us raw. Truly appreciate you for that. Is that manuscript ready?
No, I was actually challenged to do 80 pages for the Poetry Book manuscript by AJ Word Artist.
Nice.
I'm on page 67 right now of it.
Awesome. Awesome. Well, you're gonna do it. I have
Yeah.
no doubts about it.
Yeah.
That's what's up. Y'all show some love for Marianne one more time, please.
Yes,
Great job,
Marianne.
Marianne.
Always good, man. Always.
Great job, Marianne.
And drive safely tomorrow, or travel safely, however that's working out. Yeah. You know how those introductions to school can be. So send out positive vibes with you while y'all take that journey. Alright. So let's keep this energy flowing. Y'all please open up your hearts and your mics and let's show some love once again to the phenomenal escape artist. Welcome back.
Woohoo! Let's go!
Yes, escape us.
Yay!
Yes.
Great feature tonight. Great feature.
Thank you. Thank you. I appreciate you stopping by. Where is okay. I don't have this one's untitled. I don't have a title for it yet. These days, I'd be more of a sinking ship rather than a mermaid, a sight to behold or something to escape before it's too late, rather than something to believe in or wonder about. I am both the ship and the captain that goes down while everyone jumps to save themselves. And someday, they will explore my ruins on the ocean floor when they deem me safe enough to interact with. By that time, I'm sure others will have made use of my broken bits. Bottom feeders will hide in my cracks, octopi nestled in my hollowness. The starfish will nibble at the deck or the bow, and they will call me Atlantis, the lost city of philosophers both joke about and romanticize about. When it is time for the expedition, they will find my mother, the iceberg, and my family, a string quartet playing their violins, music of pity, in denial of yet another sinking ship. That's my first one. And this one is called The History of the Modern Prison.
For real? Escape? Really?
What happened?
Can we give you some love?
Oh,
I know you want to skip through. I know you want to skip through real fast and get it over with, but that was
my bad.
thank you. That was dope.
Thank you. Appreciate it.
Thank you for that, Longwood, because that definitely was a phenomenal piece.
Thank you.
It was a phenomenal piece, but it's so hard to know, like, if people gonna give you love after the first one, or should we just
I
go all the
know,
way
that's why,
through and they get
yeah, that's why,
right?
that's why
It's
I'm like,
hard to know. So it's like, but you did your thing, Mama. Go ahead.
Yeah.
thank you.
And do know it's welcome. Like, if y'all want to jump in after the piece is out, you want to jump right on it while the thoughts are fresh, you're welcome to do so. But also, anything that hits you, that resonates with you, please put it in the chat because sometimes things are happening so fast that we don't all catch it, but we want to share in that joy as well. So, yeah, let's keep giving those flowers.
Thank you. I appreciate it. So this one is called The History of the Modern Prison. In February of 2023, the Eurasian owl Flaco escaped his longtime prison in the Central Park Zoo. Wingspan of 6 feet 2 inches makes him one of the world's largest owls. Made to reach the heavens, you can find them in elevations of almost 16,000 feet. They claim in the wild Owls only live 10 to 20 years, but can live 60 in captivity, meaning imprisonment is for his own good. Concerned about his newfound freedom, said they never raised him to be a free owl, only a representation of what a wild animal is. They found him dead on a Friday. He collided into one of Manhattan's man-made mountains called the Upper West Side Building. Only took 775 feet to knock him down. His wings been caged for so long they forgot what God told them to do, what capability was built in their feathers. The Wildlife Conservation Society announced in a necropsy they found enough rat poison and pigeon virus in Flacco's system to kill him, even if he hadn't died searching for the freedom in the concrete jungle. The vandal who damaged Flacco's exhibit jeopardized the safety of the bird and is ultimately responsible for his death, they said. Not the ones who caged the animal and prevented it from living a natural life. Even in his short-lived freedom, he was caged. Wings too wide to be spread between narrow blocks and street signs, between buildings and smog instead of mountains and forest. His body will remain at the museum so that others may see what will happen should you try to break free from this imitation habitat. Even after his unfortunate death, he will remain a prisoner. Humans have been putting living things in cages since before Christ. The earliest signs of people using cages is as early as 490 BC. When we think of cages, we often envision a restricted space enclosed by bars. Since then, mankind have become experts at building cages and making them attractive. Putting animals in cages for our entertainment and calling them zoos. Putting fish in tanks for decoration and calling them pets. Keeping birds in cages to serve as a music box. Even putting people in cages for forced labor and calling them criminals. In 1994, cages started to lose their bars. We called them cells. And though the first few versions weren't so attractive, they grew to be bigger and more colorful, more responsive. We never imagined the cage would be a screen. Weapons of mass distraction, our minds become a playground for programmers to shape as they please, to store useless information, so there is no space left to think for ourselves. We don't think we should have the freedom of exploration in the waves of our brain. Keep our thoughts locked up in an intangible prison. Radiation be the prison guards. Social media becoming human enough in our heads to be the only visitors allowed. The cells in our hands become more important than the cells in existence. The more we voluntarily give up our attention, the less we will have to rage against the machine, becoming numb to control. Apps become apprehenders of our imagination anytime it decides to sneak out for a quick daydream. To remember the freedom of creating an original thought before censorship became a dictator. Fingers no longer made to touch lovers, necks permanently crooked to look down. Escaping doesn't even make it to a thought. Seems the only intelligence left will be artificial. This is what a modern-day prison has become. They will kill you in more than one way and deem your need for freedom the murderer. Say you live longer in captivity. Don't bother trying to use your wings. Just keep looking down at the screen. Thank you.
Woohoo! Keep looking
Wow, that
down. I love
Wow.
that.
Come on, poet.
Love it.
So
That
much
was
to
such
be able
a
to
good
digest.
piece. There was so much in that. Like it was really so much within that piece from so many different angles. I don't want to take up a whole bunch of time, but that was a good ass piece though. Like I want to
Thank you.
hear it again.
And instead of sitting there eating food like she just didn't drop a bomb and shit. Like she just, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, I just did that. You know, that's what I do. That's what I
Listen, that film was like a movie, and when you at the movies, what do? You snack.
Right.
Right.
You know, and sometimes we gotta bring our own food. You know how we do. You know, as long as we got a coat or a bag, you know, we
Right.
bring, or just pockets. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? We might have a whole chicken in that mug. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? The people smell like chicken in here. Yeah, I bet it do.
Potato chips.
Yeah, but that was phenomenal. That was like a Rubik's cube of thought, and it was like we had to literally twist and turn and make the connections to get the full picture. You know, but man, that was so great the way you took it from the entrapment of being in a zoo or a zoo animal to being a domestic pet to being enslaved is what I'll call it, a caged human. You know, just a phenomenal write. Thank you for putting that together.
Thank you.
Yeah, y'all show some love for Escape Artists one more time, please.
Gabe, oh my God.
On escape. Yes.
Woo, 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 loved it.
Sidebar, what are you eating?
Oh, I made this I'm pregnant now, so I'm extra fat. I get extra fat ideas. So I had some
Did you
leftover
say you get
chocolate chip
extra
cookies.
fat ideas?
Yeah,
Wow, wow.
so I had
Yeah.
some like leftover chocolate chip cookies, and I don't like to eat them when they get crunchy. I like when they stay soft. So they were crunchy, so I like crumpled them up and then put them in a red velvet cake, and I'm trying to see
Oh,
what this do now.
escape.
Oh wow,
Don't
wow,
share that. That is
wow,
You asked.
that's too much.
That's what I'm
wow.
saying. Extra fat ideas.
She put it in a red velvet cake. Wow. Yeah, we're gonna be trying. We're gonna be experimenting.
Yeah.
Welcome to the room, AJ Houston, Coach Josh Smalls, and Erica Floyd. Thank y'all for joining us.
Oh yeah, my book should be coming out on Friday. If
That's
anybody's
what's up.
interested.
That's what's up.
So,
And what's the name of the book?
it's called Confessions of an Escape Artist. You could get it from Amazon. I prefer you get it from me, but if you want to get
Say
it from
that.
Amazon, you can get it from Amazon.
Say that. We want to collect our own money. You know, Amazon got enough going on for themselves.
Right, they got enough money.
Yeah. So that's dope. We definitely anxious to get that in our collection. So yeah, we'll be hollering at you.
Thank you for having me.
Awesome. Thank you for being here. Y'all show some love for Escape Artists one more time, please.
I'm
That
sorry.
was dope. I
Gabe,
know you.
I,
I know you pregnant, so you probably a little chunky in the front. That was like a fat back idea that I think I need to try though. So thank you.
I thought you was gonna be on Word is Right earlier. I tried to get in. I waited a few minutes. Nobody let me in. So I'm like, either it was very, very fast, your feature, or they
Yeah,
didn't do it.
it was relatively quick. It wasn't that many people in the room, and I don't know. Lulu was starting to get crazy. So I couldn't go for that long.
Because
But
I was late. So
I
I am
think
sorry.
I thought it was great. I felt like she was cheering you on throughout the whole thing. And at the end of every piece, it was so beautiful to be like, you wrote that, mommy? You know, that
yeah,
was really good. Like that was a whole
it's so cool.
celebration in itself.
She always sees me like making things and writing things. And now that she's getting older, whenever I'm writing, she's like, "You doing a poem?" And she's like super interested in it. I'm gonna do a poem too. And she'll take her little crayon and go to her board and start writing. But
I love it.
um yeah, it's so cool. The older that she's getting and she's like watching what I'm doing, she's starting to pick up habits. So I gotta make sure like I'm always being creative and making things and encouraging her to make stuff too.
Awesome.
Thank you.
You're
Thank
doing
you
a
for
great
that.
job. Yeah, you're doing a great job. All right, let's keep the energy going. I'm gonna spin the block real quick. So y'all please open up your hearts and your mics and show some love to my brother, Mr. CP Maids.
Let's go,
Hey, let's
CP.
go see Pizzle.
I definitely gonna order my book from you because I like to collect people's books with their autographs on them. So that way, when I get broke, I'm gonna hawk your shit on eBay and see how much money I can get. So yeah, I'm definitely gonna get a book from
Hey, yo,
you.
hot your shit on eBay is crazy.
So yeah, it's gonna be awesome. I have one of my macro triptychs. Shout outs to Nemo. This is my macro cryptic number 3. When he first met you, he was a heart car crash spinning out of control, doing donuts around his halo. Fetching funny bone babes didn't crack apart his faith in the love of God, they would just fracture it. Punchline jokes into joints where angels once wore heart on sleeve couldn't be found anymore. Bartender, bring him 2 stiff shots of Jesus, some Jack Daniels, and heaven hold me close as a chaser. You can kiss his heart. Just don't leave lipstick lovers covering their cold shoulders on his cheeks. Proves that love costs too much. If your heart's heartbeats are too heartbroken to cover expensive heart taxes, proving credit card charges can't cover Cupid's most fashionable arrows, even if they are out of season, proves he was just beautiful's alarm clock snooze button that he couldn't come back from. He was a hallelujah's hangovers, brass knuckle fist fight with karma was something to be proud of. He was addicted to food for thought kisses on forehead before the future leaves. Lock the goddamn front door. He was a lover of ladies who he would let down easy for egos too high on themselves, always deserved it, don't get me wrong. Beautiful women, they loved the way his smile could light up a room, don't get me wrong. He was a handsome hurricane that wore shot glasses for his eyes in the storm, had bad vision, don't get me wrong. Sexy was the twin sister of every soul that ever slept in his bed, for he was a God needs to cover his raise the bar tab, for he was a lover boy, lover of women who loved ladies with tornadoes for tongues, for he was a part-time hero who kept his uniform in the cleaners and a pocket knife in his boots for bones. He had to pick with the future he loved. His I nearly wish you well time. You can rob him of his pride, but my passion you could never take. She tried to convince me that outlaws die alone. Tried to convince me that cars were better than hotels. Tried to blow job my trick candle and failed miserably. She felt as if she had a body that angels in heaven would go window shopping for. Felt as if her heart spoke, fuck, why won't you just love me and why won't you just fuck me way too fluidly? Felt as if Christmas and Easter Sunday church services were just religious porno for frugal people who desperately needed to believe in second comings. She needed a smile that wouldn't crack under pressure. She needed that garter belt that she hung her virginity from. She needed to know what I knew she didn't know already. The coffin between her legs was where men would go to die. Her avalanche orgasms left lingerie sweat inside the corners of my mouth for safekeeping. Sensuous liquid, sea foam, lather, skin slide, and leg whisper. Filthy throat swallowed her sexy seizure mist and ambrosia hush until her hip bone bumped the halo from my head. By accident, kissed me like a busted condom maze, so I won't forget you. Cardiac arrest me so I can stop pressing charges against myself. Tell your heart on sleeve I wear mine under my skirt. Tell I know it hurts that my lonely says, fuck yeah, it does. Tell it takes time to heal all wounds. to pay me no never mind. Pay me no never mind that the love of Jesus already does. As a matter of fact, call God and ask him if he answers voicemails. Ask him if I'm made in his image, then he must be an attention whore. Ask him if he loves me, then why won't he just say it to my face? I don't understand why. The only times I feel God is in morning after pills and generic birth control tests that pop negative. I don't understand why. The only thing that the book of Revelations proves is that Jesus is a love junkie throwing temper tantrums if you don't love him back. I don't understand why. I was body, mind, soul blessed with beautiful, but why men only ask questions when conversing with me. I'm not a blasphemer, Maze. I'm just a rhetorical question in need of actual answers. Like, if love dies in the forest and no one's around to hear it, does heartbreak sound like a broken smile? Saying, bartender, bring me another apple martini with a cheap shot of whiskey and keep them coming. I may just be a grim love to you, Maze, but I got a body that lonely one-night standing angels in heaven whisper hallelujah for my dearest grim love. Maybe cars are better than hotels. Maybe outlaws like me are destined to die alone. Maybe if you didn't try to blow my trick candle, maybe if you didn't fail so miserably, your low self-esteem would actually receive a standing ovation for me, pacifier. There's a broken key inside the headlocks of my own insanity. There's a suicide bomber begging the bourbon beneath the bottom of my breath not to tilt back my halo and blow the John the Baptist out the back of my brain. There's shadow ghosts of gorgeous drop-dead hallelujahs hanging chandelier French kisses over my tongue. I stopped being human. 2 decades, 2 Marine Corps murder trials, 2 long decades of damn near nightly nightmares ago. There are messy sheets, rough drafting, dream edits, playing possum with my poetry, replacing pudding on a pedestal. I'll probably pass out drunk in this poem. Throw up several 6 stanzas with the room spinning diction dizzy, vomiting such a velvet neon vernacular that hasn't been completely understood yet. A watercolor construction paper statue I am, waiting for somebody to blow my spine back into place, waiting on fear, struggling with my hope to tops 2-stepping across the dance floor of my brain, waiting, oh my goddamn it, why won't you just love me? Self-esteem to stop walking out that door. I need Jesus to kiss my glass chamber eyes. I need to stop asking the future to show me what's under her skirt, a skirt away. I need tomorrow's gonna be a better day to stop making promises it's gonna break. I need our camera lens lips to stop puckering out pictures of me when my dreams are out of focus. I need the mouth of a math major to explain to me why 1 plus you always equals you're gonna leave me too soon. I need Jesus to kiss my glass chamber eyes. Promise the tears I refuse to cry, that it's okay to defy death. I smell like sheet music, y'all. Feel as if I keep my emotions bottled up long enough, my second guesses, short sights, and second comings will age into a very, very fine wine. Jesus, I need you, Jesus, to kiss my glass chamber eyes. Yo, most days I just feel like fucking sheet music. Poem. Appreciate y'all.
Well, I love that CP Maze. I'm gonna tell you why real quick. Can I say this real quick, Mr. Witz?
Of course.
CP? Say
Of course.
CP. all the time I'm listening to you, especially toward the middle and then toward the end, and then you say sheet music. And all the time I'm listening to you, I have a poem I'm going to read later on in the mention this musician. All the time I'm listening to you read that and recite that poem, I hear bass. I hear Charlie Mingus playing the bass. And you know, they say Charlie Mingus has some mental problems. Well, Charlie Mingus might have had some mental problems, like all black men who live in America could have. But he was a civil rights and he was a revolutionary in a sense. And all the time you were reciting that piece, all I heard was the thump, 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 him walking. You know, when you like the bass, you say walk, walk that bass. And that means you're doing a good job. Walk with it. And all the time you're doing that, I could hear Mingus, and I hear Max Roach on the drum, and I hear Eric Dolphy on his horn all the time. And I just want to tell you I appreciate it.
That's a compliment. Word. I feel like
He's like Clark Kent with melanin or something. He's got to be from another planet, because I'm like, I could not write down everything that was coming out of your mouth. I can't stand you, CP.
Ain't that the greatest compliment to poetry?
It is. I'm like, damn, I
is.
can't type this fast enough. Did he just say this? Did he just say what? Something about the future under the skirt. What the hell? I didn't get to write exactly what you said on that part. But I'm like, damn, brother. Beautiful. I'm like, your wife must look at you like, I don't even know this man. Where is he from? What is up? Anyway, great pen, brother.
Oh, thank you. It's amazing. Like, of all the spaces I've hit virtually, this is one of my favorites, like in my top 2. Cause there's something about like how we can recite our poems, right? We read them, we recite them, we whatever. I try to not recite. I just try to lose myself in every poem every time I fucking spit it, you know? But there's something about this space that y'all have cultivated, that we've cultivated, I guess.
Right. That part.
Like it forces you to really embody your poem, whether it's funny poem, whether it's a heartbreak poem, whether it's a political poem. Like, there's something about this room and having the freedom to be naked. It's amazing. We'll go into other platform rooms, right? Just being us. And we're not asking to be naked in other people's room. We just come in there naked. Like, but this space, everybody's gonna be naked. So like, it's just a beautiful place to recite. And I just love being here. I guess that's what I'm saying. I just love being here. Thank y'all. Yeah.
Thank you, bro. Truly appreciate every bit of that, man. And like you said, the biggest part that I got from it was the fact that we did this. It's a we thing, you know. This is our home, and that's how I always perceived it. And I'm glad that y'all feel that same way when y'all come here, man. So I love you, bro. Thank you for saying that. You got so much love in the comments. Like you said, he couldn't even get it all, but it's still so much in there that's just waiting for you, bro. So make sure you visit that and receive those flowers while we're here.
Yeah. Erica, I don't even know how I feel about you complimenting another man. I'm lowering my feelings right now, but I'll get over myself.
I was about to address you at some point, but other people were talking. Because I'm like, I thought I was going to see you this past weekend, and I'm like, what happened?
Ooh, we'll take this off.
Yeah,
set yourself up.
That's all I'm going to say.
Set yourself up.
I'm like, what? Where did he go? I thought he was
You never
coming.
seen that coming. Look,
you know, I thought you were
down
going to arrive, and
man,
that was one of my motivating factors for coming out, other than Kendra coming out, of course, because we don't see Kendra. But I'm like, I was sure you were coming.
Don't tune in, Gift. Don't. Why are you tuning in, Gifted? Don't.
Look, CP Lone Wolf. She took 10 paces and turned around and aimed. Bro,
so trust, still have my attention too.
She didn't even skip a beat. Like, he threw the line. She was like, "Oh, I'm gonna catch it. Oh, I'm gonna catch it."
Look, I knew you just knew something sweet was coming after that. And she just shot the shit out you. You know, you just staring down the barrel.
Gotcha.
Man.
I'm tapping out now. I'm tapping out.
Well, she gonna get you later. She already threatened you. You know what I'm saying? I don't know if that was a threat or a promise. Either way, you know, be prepared. No, man, but y'all show some love for CP Mays one more time. That was phenomenal, bro.
Yes.
CP! Always great work.
Yes, I live for your performances. I swear, it's the best.
That's what's up.
Their writing scares me, Escape. Like every time I hear you, I'm like, fuck, I gotta keep raising the bar on myself. Like
That is a lie.
anybody
It's
in
a
this
lie. Every
room
time I hear you, I'm like, oh, what am I doing?
went from a fucking owl wing to fucking apartheid back to a Lil Wayne feature. Like you tie things in that don't normally supposed to get tied in your writing, and you pull it off brilliantly. Like you're a force to be reckoned with, Escape. I don't know if you've embraced that yet, but
No, she hasn't. No, she hasn't.
Likewise, likewise. You are, I just can't. I just can't.
appreciate you.
Do I see a collab on the way?
Uh-oh.
Hey.
Uh-oh. We might have to trade. Yeah, I get at you on IG. Yeah, let's do something.
You know my handle. You know where to find me.
That's what's up. I think that's gonna be amazing. Yeah, yeah. No, now I'm excited. Listen, we gonna be on the lookout for that. No pressure. Just know we watching. We watching.
I beg your pardon real quick. I'm not supposed to tell you where I was because Gemini was there, but she said to let her parents know, that she says hi. Because I was telling someone where we were. I said, now, I'm missing family dinner. It's like Big Mama's house.
Wow.
I had to go back to my family because I'm late. Because I went to this other place because they don't meet that often and we meet every Wednesday. And so that's why I was late. And she was like, well, tell them I said hello, but just don't tell them where you saw me.
Listen, was she featuring for Miss Parker?
No.
You seen her in person?
No. We were just
Okay.
in another Zoom. That's
Okay,
all
I
I can
ain't
say. We
mad.
went. Yeah.
We ain't mad. Listen, long as you come home, home is always gonna be here for you. You feel me? You know, it's our duty to extend ourselves outwards. You feel me? I will never try to trap somebody within the screen. It's
I
our
know.
duty to make sure we connect with all like-minded people and continue to grow, man. Let's continue to grow our family. Like I always say, make sure we connecting with each other outside of these spaces. And when we
Absolutely.
don't see each other, I think that's the most important time that we reach out and reconnect with each other. So you're just doing your due diligence. I have no regrets, and I'm just glad that you made it back.
But my loyalty is here. This is home. And
Listen,
these are the people that gave birth to me, basically. And she broke it down as if to say, she's like, she tries to think about it like our parents got divorced and there's visitation and you with, this parent 1 week. And I said, you know what? That's a good analogy.
wow.
I was like, this is my Thursday visitation then, because I only get a few hours with my son on the Thursdays that I see him. And then every other week I get him for the weekend. So, that's kind of how I was looking at it. I'm like, but I got to go home.
I love
I
it. I
visited
love it.
with y'all. I gotta go home. So it's just the way I feel about this space.
And we love you the same.
Love you too.
We love you the same, sis. Like, y'all trying to make me emotional. That's Jahi, Mama Betty. I don't know why he ain't in here. That's Jahi. I'm gonna send him the kite, see if he pop in on the room on us. But let's keep this energy flowing. Y'all please open up your hearts and mics and welcome to the platform our brother Artie Fox.
Hey, young fella,
Let's
let's
go,
go.
Artie!
Artie, it's been a while.
Artie, might have to come back to him. He might have stepped away for a minute. I try to give him a second because I know sometimes we have a little bit of an issue
Hey,
clicking
Wentz,
on.
come back to me right next. Wentz, come back to me next.
Say less. I got you, brother. I already know what time it is. Hit that thing for me, cause you know I miss those days. Um, with that being said, y'all please open up your hearts and your mics and welcome to the platform. Welcome to the platform, my co-host, the beautiful, gifted.
Hey.
Come on,
Why y'all
Woo,
laughing?
woo, let's go.
Because he caught it. He was the only one that caught it.
No, he did. No, he wasn't the only one that caught it. You obviously didn't see my lips.
Oh, well, he was the only one that said it out loud. Well, I'll just say that.
I said stop saying that. All right. Anyway, how y'all doing tonight?
I'm doing well. I'm glad to see
Oh,
you, sweet.
thank you. I was like, no answer. All right.
You know we
I
got you,
love
baby.
y'all
You
too.
look beautiful tonight, too, by the way.
Thank you.
You
Thank
have to give us the heart, and you have to do the come on in the house. Gifted, you have to do that. I'm sorry.
This is but I'll do it for you since you requested. But this, different platform, different format. But yeah, I'm so glad that y'all can come on in the house. Hey, come on in the house. All right. For
Coach loves
y'all
that
that don't,
too. He quiet
I would.
right now, but he loved that as well.
Who's quiet?
My brother, I said,
Oh,
Coach loves that as well when you do that. He quiet right now,
I
but
didn't even see Cole.
that's his thing too. He like that.
Oh, why? Thank you. For those who don't know, I think everybody mainly knows. But if there's someone on here watching the replay who don't know, that's my little invitation for those to come in on the screen and share poetry when I do poetry on IG, Instagram. IG Ain't Right Tribe live on Monday afternoons at 1 p.m. So join me. Come on in the house. All right. But this is Who's Naked Up in Here, and I'm ready to get naked with my pieces. So y'all ready? All right. This is untitled. I don't know what I'm gonna call this, and I'm still working on it a little, but anyway, I thought I'd share. It's yeah. Here it is. No one ever taught me to dream. Believe in the steps that I may or may not take. Grab fear by its horns and ride it like a bull. Imagine the impossible to be formidable, or speak it, the truth, into existence. So I'm teaching myself. No longer holding my breath for those who could lend a hand to lift me up off my feet so that I could float too. I'm grown enough to recognize shade. Stand in the shadows of the old adage that if you scratch my back, then I will scratch yours too. Every man for herself. Good things come to those who wait. I'm tired of waiting. So batter up. I'm swinging at everything, having my catcher's mitts open wide for all the balls that come my way. Thank God. Now I dream and I expect it to come true and for things to move. No one taught me to dream, but I do. That's that piece.
Lord Jesus.
Wow, that was man, that was gifted.
Damn the voice. The voice. The
Right.
chills I feel right now.
Hmm.
Anyway,
I
and I'm
just got
going
one
there.
question.
Yes, that voice at the end is ridiculous.
What you mean, all balls? I'm gonna go ahead and mute myself.
I thought I
Please
was
do. Please do.
Batter up.
Oh my God.
You know,
done. I
you
can't.
know what's beautiful about what, oh shoot, I'm sorry about that. You know what's beautiful about what Mr. Witz does and says is there's a certain amount of playfulness there, but there's also a certain amount of real shit there. So I'm muting my mic. I'm muting my mic. Yeah, get it together. Let's get it together.
I'm done with y'all. All right. So this piece is called In the Clouds. Sorry. Between the float of the clouds, my love hides, never to be found, in and out of focus of their view, suitors finding ruse, and the seduction of limericks, hypnosis of my muse, like the glide of immemorial balloons, released memories move. But I'm used to the float, floating among the clouds, meandering of emotions, resurrection of the same old pain, wallowing, yet not holding my breath to behold or be held, steady moving as the wind won't allow me to be still. Breath to behold, steady moving. Hold of my frame withheld. So when will love? When will love stay? I can only pray as I'm drifting in the clouds on this rainy, cloudy day. Drifting in the clouds.
Beautiful, my sister. Beautiful.
Oh,
Beautiful.
your voice is amazing by itself, but the voice plays second fiddle to your writing. You know, your voice doesn't make your writing. Like your writing makes your voice pop that much harder. Like that's dope. That's dope.
Wait, okay, that is CP. I couldn't see it first. Thank you, CP.
I'm just calling it how I see it. Yeah.
Don't be saying his name like that.
So, I can't. Can't talk. I appreciate when an artist appreciates my pen.
Yeah,
I'm
keep it
thankful
short.
for my voice.
It's just 2 letters. Keep it shorten that up.
Thank you, CP. Hey.
Let me stop
Said
hating.
it was a little bit too much steak on it.
Let me stop hating. Yeah, you know,
Steak on it.
look, you got me worrying and shit. I answered your question, by the way.
Okay. Oh, okay.
You don't
Thank
even
you.
know you don't even know what you asked. You talking about thank you. Look, you said when will love stay? And I text
Oh,
in the comments right behind it.
And talk your shit, poet.
That part.
So,
Yeah.
Mr. Witt,
Your
so
shit,
Mr. Witt,
poet.
now you know,
Come on.
Mr. Witt, now you know how I feel now, okay? Ha 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 ha.
Look, this room is on fire tonight. Listen, I don't know who got the gun. It's like we playing roulette in this motherfucker, and you don't know who's spinning. But ain't nobody pointing at themselves. Everybody taking aim across the room. So be careful. Mind your comments because you could be the next target.
okay.
Ask Erica. Ask Erica.
Thank you. Ask Erica. Thank you for the love. I
Yeah,
appreciate
we love you, baby. Thank you for your shares tonight.
Thank you.
Make you look gorgeous as always.
Thank you.
I love making you blush. Your chocolate looks so. No, let me say that for when we go off screen. I'm gonna hit you in your DMs, all right? Y'all please show some love. It's a gifted.
Thank you. Thank you all.
Hey, man, at least he keeping that respectful and going to the DMs. You hear me?
Look, I've already been warned by Dark Man Blues. He said no baby moments up in here. So y'all don't know when we first come on the screen, it just be us three, and Dark Man Blues be all caught up in the middle, feeling like a
Three.
third wheel.
Oh God.
You ever see the motorcycle with the seat on the side? Yeah, he be feeling like that seat on the side.
If you don't stop.
Oh man, it's all love. It's all love. That's what's up. Y'all keep this energy flowing though, man. I truly love y'all and I love how y'all pour into each other. It just makes my heart smile for real. Even in the jelly moments. You know what I'm saying? So let's just keep it moving and let's keep this energy flowing. Y'all open up your hearts again and y'all mics and let's show some love to Artie Fox.
Hey, young fella, let's go.
Hey,
Artie.
Third.
damn, that was a pretty good greeting. I ain't gonna lie. I be needing that type of energy. You feel me? I ain't even know. But so the first poem I'm gonna share, like Whit said, we doing a collaboration. It's an anime and comic collab, so we kind of just taking our feelings and kind of mixing it with this. And for me, until I got to poetry, I'm not gonna lie, I didn't know what love was for me, and I also didn't know how to love, and I didn't realize that till recently that I was just kind of like liking real hard. I hadn't really found what love was until I started speaking it out and realizing that the things I thought I loved, I just liked a lot. And the things that I love, I'm kind of just finding. So this is kind of one of those poems. There we go. Being only half from this world, I realized that, well, I don't really give a fuck. I mean, told to be insane, Taxaga, as I swore, across the land, different clans, I was always slaying stuff. I mean, humans and demons alike, they had big hate for me. No cap at all. It was raw, raw, raw. They was always saying stuff. I mean, assuming my other side would duck and hide until I started filleting stuff. I mean, Red fit like the Crips ops. Any disrespect, I thought I was on it. I was never playing tough. I mean, attack mode, I crack roads and terrains. It was wind scarred. The ability to bend bars, lash out, and make sure all the demons and humans could feel my pain. Well, that was till Kagome came. Then it was Sit Boy. Her light created shelter for my soul to grow together. We shared names. Stress evaporated. It may seem plain. Water and the air a pair together. We made rain. I mean, arrows of light to ignite the fires within my unwinnable fights. My sleep aced our oracle sheets made. She brought big Z's to my sleepless nights. I mean, changing worlds on a whim with details to help extend my life. So that she cone jewel that most would die to have, that was a plot twist. I mean, I didn't need to grab. She was mine, each sign to walk through those cerebral grabs, all the right directions to getting through those seamless paths. So respectfully, fuck those shattered pieces. She filled every hole in me. Even the dog demon blood that coursed through my veins, it couldn't take control of me. For her, I damn near fought gods. So my ex's spirits, they could never kiss the soul of me. I get the drifting like Makagome, Makagome, to transcend time just to hold me. It took the slightest strength of her angelic vibes just to fold me. I mean, endless battles with my brother Shishomaru. How did a normal human calm over 100 years of beef? You made that deep sleep like what a coma do. So no matter how many hard times I might be surrounded by a billion beasts, I mean, all beasts. I want to be alone with you. So shard aside, you helped me find the softer side. I was lost. She helped the cloth inside me grow wise, saving me in times where other demons would often die. And she did it with the softest eyes, though she would often cry. She made me realize with each pulse of her heart that it was the cost of lives. I mean, I could actually extend this peace, but the half demon in me heard, sit, boy. And I had no choice but Saying my piece. My piece. All right, that's my first one.
Yeah, that was crazy, bro. That was crazy. I see you working. Oh man,
Nah, thank you, bro.
I can't wait,
Oh,
bro.
hey, bro, and that's like I don't know it yet. I ain't memorized it yet, and that's such a fun poem that once I know that poem, it's gonna be a different vibe because I kind of like poetry. Always been like either trauma or something like from a different place. Like this one of the first poems that I created in a while. That's it's fun and it's my emotion, so I can kind of play with it, but I don't gotta go super poetic with it. I can be me and be poetic within it because that's what it takes for me to get this piece off. So I'm super excited about this, John, for real. But this next joint, I have a poem called My Labyrinth. If you follow me on Instagram, it's posted on there. I shared it a few times. But I have been sitting with it for a while, and I realized that I needed to extend the piece. And this is like the extension, so I call this Labyrinth 1.5. Walked into my head, grabbed my keys, pulled to the left, and my shadow said, "Hey, how you stumble back hard again?" I'm thinking, stumble back hard again. Yeah, how you stumble back hard again? I'm thinking, how I stumble back hard again? Hey, yo, sometimes my mind's on rewind, so as I talk, I feel I'm stuck in time. Well, like sometimes my mind's on rewind, so as I talk, I feel I'm stuck in time. Wait, how did I end up back here again? Why are the walls all crimson red? I check my hands like, wait, there's some red actually spilled across my head and skin. Those long walls in halls no longer echo. I'm not even sure why God let me back in. Like, where will the next step go? Then it's tick, tock, tick, tock. Only that was never a clock. I mean, my aura and aroma controlled the time within. And those echoes I heard, they ain't me. They kind of sound like my kin. Folks, that is, wait, how did they even get here? Could they be trapped and scared, thinking my labyrinth? What happened here? To be honest, I've been on kill time, and my soul steady feeling like hate, still up in the box. It ain't even my style to just sit around and pace. Built up pain, still fighting my volatile rain. But how the fuck do I get back at Alzheimer's? Screaming to my granny like I don't even know how to retaliate. Like, Father, why didn't you reopen this place? Because here, I just be picking mad. As soon as I pop out of bed, the war I can't win. But I keep plotting, literally jotting ways to avoid getting head and sitting back and stuck in my head. I don't know what to do because it smiles and joys from my face to my body. But inside, I want to go off. Guns blazing, anything that caused pain. I mean, first wave, a daily surf wave. I want to wash over everybody and not care who gets showered. I mean, figured out all the doors, they were crazy blocked. All the exits eliminated, holes filled with windows and wars only got locks. Me thinking, how did they fill a window with a door and then add a lock? I mean, not really sure how this one's gonna go. I just know, I just know, I just know I got some healing to do. And then God whispered, sometimes you gotta sit back down to go forward, my son. Like sometimes you gotta sit back down to go forward, my son. So I bowed like my old piece, because I realized I still had some nailing to do. That's my piece.
I like the ending. Absolutely.
So did I.
Oh, that's fire.
Yeah.
And I think the dopest part about that is being trapped in that headspace and realizing that sometimes you got to do it over, or it may just look familiar. And it's like those life lessons that we haven't learned from. You got to revisit them in order to get through them. because you never really get past them until you go through them. You know, that was fire, Artie. Both pieces was amazing, bro.
Yeah. Man, love though, Wiz, bro. I think that for me, especially that headspace, me accepting that I was there before, and though I did mad healing, mad moving forward, that me getting back in that space don't mean I'm going back. Nah, that me going back in that space as the man I am now makes that space almost look like a place I ain't never even been to. So I know that this time I won't be stuck there. This time I know I'm visiting. Last time I felt like it was a jail. This time I'm just visiting my niggas that's still locked up, but I'm hoping to get them out of jail. But I'm only visiting. I'm going to leave, you feel me? So it might not look like healing from people, but to me, I know for sure that it's not only healing, but me even being able to go sit with the same thoughts again and have and write it that fast. And already as I'm listening to it, be memorizing it like, oh, all right, I'm not that stuck in my head. Like, you feel me? So to me, just being able to write this piece is growth for me. Even if I don't ever share it again, the fact that I was able to go back here. And one of my biggest fears is getting through stuff and having to go through that again because I'm not sure if I can get through it. But me forgetting, and if you got through it once, you can get through it again. Like, so I appreciate y'all for listening, just giving me space to grow, man. You know the vibes, bro.
That's what's up, man. You already know what it is, bro. You already know what it is. Y'all show some love, man. Y'all, and please, y'all be on the lookout for this feature. Um, Next month, I think we locked in the 14th, or 14th or the 15th, somewhere around there. Y'all see flyers.
Yeah, don't get me to lie. One of
Yeah, right. We know we got it locked in there. Y'all gonna see flyers soon, so we hope to see y'all in the space, supporting. And in there, you should hear some works from the two of us that we haven't shared before. So it's gonna be dope. It's gonna be phenomenal.
Did you say the 14th of next month?
Yes.
That's my birthday.
Oh wow, wow.
I'll be
I think
I'll
it's the
be in New
14th. Don't
Mexico
quote
though.
me. Don't quote
I'll
me
be in
because it might be the
yeah,
15th. But either
yeah,
way, we're gonna do it on Zoom, so it will be recorded. So, if
cool.
you can't visit at the time, you should be able to catch the playback.
Yeah, because I'll be in New Mexico. I just bought my ticket last night.
Hey, you better enjoy that. Listen, live your life.
I'm
Live your
trying,
life.
brother.
You doing it. You
I'm
doing it.
trying.
I see you making your rounds and sharing space with making connections with people that we only connected with on these squares. So, get that embrace, get those embraces and breathe some different air. You know what I'm saying? And don't ever be boxed in or trapped in one area. It's our duty to explore this world. This world belongs to us. You know what I mean? So do that. Live that up.
Mr.
Absolutely.
Wicks, before we move on to the next person, can you talk about a young fella having the ability to kind of speak what's on his mind and his heart? I mean, because you got to think about it. Nobody's really teaching us how to tap into our emotions and stuff like that. And that young man just did that. So if you don't mind, and I always revert back to you, bro.
No, talk to him, bro. Talk to him.
Oh, you want me? No, Adi, I thought that was dope, man. I mean, for you to have the ability to kind of tap into um I don't know if it dealt with a specific person, place, or thing, but my thing is the one thing that's keeping us from really tapping into emotion, to relationship, to our Black women is that we don't say what's on our heart, you know, and they want to hear that. They want
Hey,
to.
bro,
They want.
I had to come back on screen for this. No disrespect to any black woman because all the black women in my life have literally raised me and helped mold the man I am, right? So I'm never ever discrediting. My grandmother is one of the biggest lights of my life. Rest in peace to her. My mother is the light of my life. She's still alive, and I hope she lives to be 1,000. But for this one specific topic, bro, respectfully, it wasn't women that got me here. Even you, Brody. I met you at the Galactic Panther, and you brought food, right? And you don't even know I remember this, right? But you brought food, and as we were sitting down, we announced it was time to eat. And the first thing you did was say, I saw you offering the women food before you even looked at the men to offer them food, before it was even a gesture for a man to get a piece of chicken or some food. You had already gave your energy to being like, you know what, I'm gonna make sure these women eat, even if none of those guys wanted to eat. And that actually made me click in my head like, hold up, y'all, let's make sure the ladies get some food. That wasn't my idea. That was something I saw you do. So respectfully, it hasn't been my past relationships and the things that I've been through that lately have helped me find the things to say. It is finally being around Black men that show love. I can see love what it looks like. I'm good, but I'm one of those people, bro. I'm like hard headed in class. My teachers used to think I wasn't a good student till they realized that I needed to be shown how to do stuff. You just can't tell me how to do it. You have to show me. And if you do, I'll graduate first in my class like I did from my college university. So I say that to say that thank you, brother. It wasn't the ladies, respectfully. It was the Black men, the Mr. Wits in here with this lady and showing her love regardless of who's in this space. It was me going to open mics, watching Black men stand on stage and cry. It was me being embraced by other Black men walking up the stage after features, not talking about the lyrics that I planned on putting, but telling me that I gave them a moment to see some joy in their self. Respectfully, it wasn't women that did this for me, bro. It was the Black men. And it's the first time in my life that I can actually say that. I didn't have a father growing up. All the men that I was younger respectfully told me to do the wrong things. And it wasn't until recently that I realized that. So thank you to all the, not even just Black men, all the men in my life who are just being them, nothing else, just being y'all. Because as good as a listener I am and a speaker, y'all, I pay attention to everything so well. So thank y'all for just being y'all, because that was enough for me to help me be me. I just needed to say that because I'm not trying to take away from the women at all. But as men, we don't get enough credit for our emotions being shown. And this is something that I can almost 100% say that it took me seeing other strong men doing this. And I'm like, wait a minute, you ain't as strong as you thought you was. Me saying that to myself, like I thought I was strong. I mean, realizing what I thought strong looked like changed. So now when I'm walking around outside, the people who used to look big to me now look small. And the people who used to look small to me now look immeasurable. I can't see the length of them because I can finally see all of them. Like, damn, I can't even understand how all of you look. I'm done talking. Thank y'all for giving me a chance. I just want to let the brothers know, give them some love, man. Women have always helped embrace me and shape me. But for these last couple of years, nah. It's been men giving me all the love I never knew I even needed, for real, if you want me to be with.
Man,
And Artie,
yes,
that's what made that poem that much more powerful and loving. I like and I appreciate that you, as a Black man, can show love to Black men. Yeah, props to you loving us as Black women, but kudos for you sitting there, standing there in your stead right there saying, Black man, brother, I love you.
yes.
And Black men don't say I love you to each other enough.
I
Yes.
feel like I could provide handkerchiefs for Lone Wolf and Mr. Witz.
Right.
That was so moving. That was beautiful. Artie don't know how to get on here and not sound like he's preaching a word, I swear. he preached a whole word, said a whole piece.
Good. I think that's
Bless
a
you,
lot
brother.
of what brought me closer with Artie. Is listening to him just be his genuine self when expressing with whoever's on the screen. I've never seen him go along to be along, is what I'll say. I've always seen him speak his piece genuinely, whether it was in agreement with the room or it was to give them another point of view. Lone Wolf, I want to thank you for reiterating the openness of him, pouring in to the room the way that he did, which allowed for this conversation to happen. This is everything, and like the two young ladies just said, Mama Betty and Brooklyn House, it's that it's so important that we love each other as men, because if we set this to dress the table, you know what I mean, and we still going against each other, um, we're never going to get this thing right. You know, we're never going to bring it back to what family looks like, which is what this whole room is about. I'm not going to add too much more to it. I mean, I think so much was said that was necessary. I don't need to say anything else. Big love to everybody in this space.
Absolutely.
Everybody. Y'all show some love for Artie Fox one more time, please.
Sir.
Yeah, Artie, beautiful.
Yes.
Amazing pieces.
Man, dope. Let's keep it going. Y'all open up your hearts and your mics and show some love and support to Mama Betty.
Miss Betty.
Betty,
Let's
yes.
go.
One love. So, I love jazz and I love music, as all of you do as well. I don't think that's too close for me.
I knew you was gonna do that. I knew you was gonna do that.
Yeah. And so here's my poem. Made us a black man, banana pudding colored, proud, ebony hues, ebony blues, in African hues, Max Roachin approaching multi-flags of African hues. That shiki symbolizing a Mississippi goddamn Umoja point of view. Meaning us a low, bellow, bass, riveting rivers rushing through a stand, a wooded drumstick forest, tickling thumbs, remembrance of pains, defiant laughter, feet hitting petals, sticks, knuckles, skin, a movement avoiding a dog walking militia to impede on a civil rights goddamn we yet overcome. And they say we, Amingas, separate mentality, hell, we are strong. And that's that poem.
You better say that. You better
Right.
say
Right. I always love her choice of words. Like, we've had these conversations off screen. Like, you always, you choose your words wisely, and everything that you say is truly with a purpose. It's not a feeling. You know what I'm saying? You know how some poetry you put things in there because it fills in the blank. It makes the connection. But I think everything that you do, that you say in your poetry, is truly on purpose, with purpose.
purpose. Yep.
Yeah.
Yep. Absolutely.
You
And
don't
so,
even gotta say poetry. I'm not even gonna lie. You don't even gotta say poetry, and I'm not even being funny. You give me the energy of my grandma, so you don't even gotta say poetry. When you in here, everything you say just make me feel like, all right, it's good. Once you say it, it's good. So you don't even really gotta say poetry, I promise. And the fact that you do say poetry adds such a feel, because I never heard my grandma do poetry. So it's like, oh, maybe that's how she would sound. Maybe that's the energy I could get. So thank you for being here, because you give me something that I don't know. I wasn't able to actually get before. So I appreciate you.
Yeah, I feel as if your poetry plays second fiddle to you just being you, I think. Like your character is wholesome and wanting and loving and deserving of love. Like you have this whole thing that comes with Mama Betty. It's why we feel comfortable calling you Mama Betty, Like and the poetry's just second fiddle. Like you can like recite next week a recipe and it's still gonna because it came from Mama Betty. So yeah, I'm with my man. I'm with my man.
well, this is tight, you guys, because I'm an usher. And as an usher, I give the fans in the Kleenex. Nobody gives me a Kleenex. I have to have my Kleenex in my pocket in my gloves. And I'm so appreciative. And Artie, I feel it. I felt that so deeply. I felt that so deeply. Asante Sana. So for you, Gifted, and you, Mr. Ritz, I wrote this poem. I think I wrote this last year. Nevertheless, it is about the moon. An homage to your book on the moon. I'm going to share this poem. I took a photo of the dark, less of light, in the wee, bewitching hours of my room last night. Silence, splendor, enchanting rapture, enveloped, swaddled in a knitted blanket of calmness. A newborn elder, captured by the stillness of glistening stars peering through a window. God came through, touched me. I felt a warmth. I saw a glow. I turned a rested soul, my body just yearning for peace. Prayer hands shoveled under my cheeks as I face east. I say my prayer for all who remain kind. Close my eyes. Good night to a dark, less of light. One love.
Yes. Oh my God. Yes. You better come on, Miss Betty. Oh,
That was wonderful.
Beautiful, Mama Betty.
phenomenal.
That was truly beautiful.
Phenomenal.
I remember when you first sent that to me to read. Um, it is everything that you do is always been supportive. Um, even before you started sharing your works with us, you came in and truly supported the community. And like everybody's already said, that's why we hold you to so much um, so much homage. And I can't wait to get a squeeze from you. I can't wait to get a hug from you and feel your soul up close and personal. You're a very special woman, and we lucky to have you. We lucky to have you here with us.
Watch out, Gifty, because once I give him a hug, I'm not going to let him go.
Hello, Marty, Mom.
I was thinking that too.
Look, hold me tight. Hold me tight. You know what I'm saying?
Gifted, don't worry. I'm gonna run interference because
Okay.
I'm running interference. Gift, I got it. Don't worry about it.
Oh shoot.
Man, I love y'all for real. Like with all the smiles and everything, man. Y'all y'all make my heart cry every week in this room. You know what I'm saying? And it's tears of joy just knowing that we come together like a family for real. You know, like family's supposed to. That's why I always say, open your mics and embrace each other, greet each other the way family do, because I could feel y'all embrace through these screens. I love y'all, and I thank y'all for continuing to support this space.
I love it. Thank you, Miss Betty.
Thank you, Miss Betty. And I've been holding on to something. I got something for you. I know you always receive something from us from this way, but you know, we got something else for you. I've been holding on to it, but I'm gonna get to the post office sometime this week. Get these packages out.
Is it a ring? Is it a ring?
Look, you really trying to get me beat up. Oh goodness. I'm speechless. I don't even know what to say at that point. Lone Wolf, I thought you was holding me down, man. What happened?
Oh, look, Miss Betty shrugged me off. She went for the gusto. She's like, I didn't think about you.
Have a good night, CP.
Oh man, CP,
CP.
you leaving us, brother. Love you, man. Thank you for being here tonight.
Miss Betty said she got bigger fish to fry. She ain't worried about.
That's right, no.
Love it, man. Love it.
Goodness.
All right, let's keep it going. We got a couple more artists. Good, we doing good timing too. Praise be to the Most High.
Yes.
y'all some powerful souls. Y'all spirits is amazing. Just so y'all know that.
Yes. Did we say hey to Kels just real quick?
Kels in the
Good.
build. Kels done snuck up
Yes.
Yeah,
in
hey,
here.
Kels. Yeah,
Kels,
Kels
where
is
you
good.
been at?
Hi,
Yes.
everybody.
We miss you.
We miss you. Mhm.
I miss y'all too.
Good to see you.
Thank
Yes.
you, thank you, thank you. It's good to be here. I'm glad to hear everybody. I just need this energy.
Praise be to the Most High. Indeed.
I like them glasses, Cal.
Yo, he used his voice on you too. You better watch out, Kels.
He sure did, Kels. He
He
did. I
used
heard
his
that
voice
too.
on you just did.
Talk to her, coach. Talk to her.
It worked.
I like them glasses, Kels.
Oh man, gifted. Why you always do that? You always doing. She be setting us up, right, John?
Every time.
Mhm.
Every time.
I love it though. All right, let's keep it moving. We got a couple more to go. Y'all open up your hearts and mics and let's show some love to our brother Black Silver
Come
47.
on, Black Silver.
Black Silver.
Let's go, Sil.
Let's go.
There.
Absolutely.
Hello, hello. Can you see me okay? Can you hear me okay?
Yes, sir, brother. We got you.
Okay.
Yes.
I'm going to need to use the share screen feature because I'm going to play some play a piece for you. But before that, I want to show you guys my guitar in real time. This is my guitar.
Hey, does she have a name?
I call it Abandoned. Came up with a name for it after you said something. I call it Abandoned.
Abandoned?
Oh, God, band.
Abandoned.
Oh, got
Oh,
you.
wow, wow,
Hey, you should
wow.
be ready to share. It's ready for you.
Yo,
Okay.
I have an electric guitar, but her name is Infinite.
Oh,
Beautiful. Yeah. Yeah, this is my guitar. So I just want to show you that in real time. I'm going to put her down in a good spot so I don't knock it over. All right, onto my piece. And I have a poem that I want to do after this too. So yeah, but for now, let's go here. And this is my piece. So this is my piece. It's called the Burden de Morrigan. And I just really wanted to do something for right now. You know, I'm kind of a perfectionist, so I really like to get my pieces as close to perfect as possible. You know, some of my videos I take down. So this one I might take down and try to replay over again, but I want to just put it up there. You know, sometimes a lot of people won't do something unless the path is just paved in gold, you know, but I try not to do that. I try to just put my work out there. I don't try to put a slop out, but I try to just put my work out there for people to enjoy because I know people will still enjoy it. So I hope you enjoyed this piece and all of its beautiful imperfections and for the moment. And so here we go. I'm going to play this piece. It's called The Burden de Morrigan. And so that's my piece. Could you hear it okay?
Yes, we heard it. We heard it
Yeah.
brilliantly, man. You're
Okay.
doing that thing. You're doing it, Black Silver. I'm proud of you, man. And keep pushing it. Keep pushing yourself to do even more, you know. I wouldn't take this down. I would do a revisal if that's what you're gonna do. But don't take down your viewing. Leave it up there. Just do a revised version.
I'll take it into consideration. I'll take that into consideration.
Black Silver, can I ask you a question?
Okay, yeah.
Yeah, Black Silver, who are some of your influences in guitar?
My influences on the guitar. Classical. I'm old school, old school. Classical Renaissance lute, like Francisco Terega, the famous chain smoking godfather of the guitar that kind of reinvented the whole classical guitar. John Dowland of the Renaissance lute. But I'm honestly not well researched when it comes to like the history of the guitar influencers. But I also listen to like some rock, like some of the more modern, rock bands. But I would say my biggest influence is like the Italian, is the Renaissance lute and the old school, more classical, guitar sound.
Artie, I'm going to make a suggestion because one of my favorite of all times, and he's gone to glory now. But you get a chance, if you don't have it, you can go to YouTube or Spotify, any of those platforms, and check out Richie Havens because I heard Richie Havens in the beginning, your sound, and I love Richie. He plays really fast. He plays fast, but nevertheless, I heard Richie Havens. So check him out just for me for a moment, and you'll be pleasantly surprised.
Okay, put it in the chat and I'll write it down. Richie Havens. Okay, yeah, thanks.
Black Silver, stop the share bit, bro, so we can
yeah.
flip it back. All right, cool.
Okay. So I also have a piece that I want to share. All right. So this doesn't really have a title. I'm gonna give it a title right now. I call it Fire in the Heart. Fire in the Heart. So that's what we're calling this piece. Here we go. All right. Fire in the Heart. I'm just a man with fire in his heart looking for something to burn. Burn cigarettes, burn weed, burn money. It's not enough. I want something true. What I really want is to burn the system down and go back to a time when things were simple. This fire that's in me burns in every ancestor. It's my portal to a higher power. And when the flame gets too bright, I put on some music and try to forget. But we all get reminded soon enough. So I'll keep burning. And that's my piece.
Yeah, that's dope. That's dope.
That was nice. Yeah.
And the opening was crazy. And I love how you reconnected that with the ancestors. Yeah, that was fire, bro.
Yeah, the opening was nice.
Yeah.
Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you, as always, man, for coming in here and being naked with the rest of us. You know what I'm saying? We appreciate that. Y'all
Thank
show
you.
some love, please, for Black Silver 47.
That was really dope.
Thank you, Black Silver.
Yes.
Thank you.
And Miss Betty
I
did
am.
put that in the comments for you, so make sure you snatch that up.
Oh, yeah. Okay. Thank you.
Indeed.
Thank you. It's a privilege to be here. So I always appreciate the space. Thank you.
It's a privilege for us all. You know what I'm saying? Every moment of the day that we have to be better than we was the day before. You know what I mean? So, you taking advantage of that is solely you. But the connection of us all is what makes us all great and brilliant. So yeah, keep doing what you're doing, keep pushing yourself, bro.
Thank you.
Indeed. We got 2 more to go, y'all. Hang in there with me, please. Um, let's get it all done. Uh, if there's anybody who didn't share that's wanting to share, this is your final call to raise your hand. If I see your hand raised, I will bring you in, but I'm not gonna reach for you if I don't see your hand up. All right? No pressure in here. But again, let's keep it going because do want to wrap it up. I gotta get up at 5 in the morning. So y'all open up your hearts and your mics, please, and let's show some love for Erica, Floyd, Brooklyn in the house.
Erica!
Brooklyn in the house. Brooklyn in the house.
Brooklyn in the house.
Man.
Yeah.
So this is an old piece. Wits and Ja and AJ have heard this before, but I wanted to spit this with Lone Wolf in mind. This was how I responded to his masturbation piece. It is titled Pretend. I will just lay here and pretend. Pretend that you're near. Pretend that your moans are close to my ear for as long as possible, where you won't disappear into the stratosphere. Pretend. Pretend as your scent fills me with reminders of you. Pretend. Mine drifts, lingers as the tips of my fingers caress you in shifts, compelling me to scratch that itch. Pretend that I hear the deep tenor of your voice, never lacking in skilled whispers, awakening the kraken from its hibernation, wet as if your tones was libation. So I'll pretend that I'm content as if I'm spent from your insatiable ministrations to keep my pretense most pleasant at present. And that is that piece.
Wow.
This is what's gonna happen. You and I are gonna you have to come up with the title. But this connection, this bond, this insatiable, whatever we have, we're gonna make this shit.
Is that a challenge?
That's what it sounds like to me.
Yeah. Where did he go? He disappeared.
Challenge. Did he close himself out?
He did. I don't think it was.
He kicked himself out.
I think he meant to mute himself. He probably did that by accident.
He hit her with that insatiable.
Right.
Look. Oh man, what?
Drop the mic.
I'm sure he's gonna try to get back in.
Yeah, we were supposed to do an exchange on Lavina, Poetic Empress, and it just didn't seem like it was ever gonna happen. But that was the piece. I don't think he's ever heard me spit that.
Yeah, I don't think he was ready for it. I wasn't ready. I didn't know that's where we was going. So let me mute myself.
Wow.
Oh.
Wow.
Brooklyn, do you have another piece
Thanks,
for us?
Kels.
Right, right. Brooklyn, do you have another piece for us?
I wasn't going to spit the second one since I know it's getting late. It seems like we cannot seem to get you in the bed before or by 11 o'clock. So I'm going to let Coach go
we
ahead
can.
and take us home.
Well, we got one more before Coach.
Oh, okay. See?
Oh, we do?
So,
Oh,
okay. So I'll just politely
Right,
step in the corner here. But thank you for the space. You know I love you guys.
Love you right back, and
thank
Love
you,
too, Brooklyn.
Brooklyn.
Love you,
thank you for
Brooklyn.
We
that. I
love
think
you.
you made the whole room blush on that one. So just so you know, y'all show us some love one more time, please.
Yes, Brooklyn.
Brooklyn. Woo, woo.
Why you gotta do your arms like that, John? Oh man,
She did the poem to make you hunch in the corner.
right, right. Listen, she went there. She went there, bro. That's what's up. Let's keep it going, though. Y'all, please open up your hearts and your mics and welcome back to the stage. Hell's in the building.
Come on, Kels.
Let's
Let's
go.
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 Let's
Good to see her.
go.
Good to see you.
I was gonna bow to Coach. I can do mine next week.
No, no, no.
Come on,
We got
Kels.
you. We ain't hear from you in a long time. We please would love
Right.
to hear from you tonight.
Come
Okay,
on,
I'll just
Kels. We
do
want to
this
hear you.
one real
Along
quick.
with
Oh, Lone Wolf is back, y'all.
Hold on. Before you go, Cal, Lone Wolf, did you want to say something to
Lone Wolf did.
Brooklyn in the house?
I was just so engulfed into her performance and stuff like that. And I was like, I know we can make magic together. So I'll leave it at that.
And don't you hit the wrong button. He get the
Right.
right button. Okay. All right. There we go.
All right. Well, we look forward to that. So we got
Keep us posted.
two group pieces that we're gonna be looking forward to in the
Woo.
upcoming weeks.
Yes.
CP and Escape, Lone Wolf and Brooklyn in the
Brooklyn
house.
in the house.
Look, y'all got us excited and ready.
I know.
But we gonna keep moving. Y'all, again, please open up your hearts and your mics and show some love to the phenomenal Kels.
Come
Let's
on,
go.
Kels. Good to hear you, Kels.
Let's go, Kels.
Thank you, thank you. Can you guys hear me okay?
Yes.
Okay. All right. This piece is called Heavy Handed. It's not this. It's smoke and mirrors. It's glimpses of was, because it isn't. It just was. We lionize and believe in was, allow ourselves to be deceived by what used to be. The fantasy, the fantastic. We become obsessed with the stardust, believe in the magic. We do, don't we? We never ask for the song and dance, but sometimes we get it. You know, the singing smiles, the weave us melancholy, mold we madness, dancing to raging rhythms. And the heartbreak is unapologetic about the calamity, unsympathetic to the chaos, sprinkling hollow words over emotions like salt, pointing and laughing just for practice, assigning blame to broken heartstrings, flirting with indifference and the illusion of losing. It sends greetings for sport and cleanses itself in our tears. That's that piece.
Oh no, Kels. I
Wow.
want more, Kels. You need to
Wow.
elongate that form. I need some
Cool.
more. I need
Yeah,
more.
that was cool.
That's nice. Nice.
Thank you,
That was super dope.
Yes.
I don't even know if you know how powerful it was what you just said. I hope I'm not out of bounds by saying this, but your energy and your aura um, reflects as a big sister to one of our family members. Um, you remind me of my K Michelle. Um, your your works and the energy that comes in it is I don't know if y'all met each other, but y'all need to. I just felt like y'all auras intertwined.
Wow. Wow. Thank
Yeah.
you. I haven't met her, but I've heard her read before, and I received that so deeply. Thank you.
So thank you for receiving that, because I hate to pin us against each other, because I don't do that type of stuff. But when I see us within the same aura, it's something about it that's powerful beyond words. I probably can't even um articulate it correctly right now, but I'm glad that you received that in the right aspect that I was trying to give it. Thank you so much, Kels.
Thank you.
And I love when Miss Beck need more. We need more.
Right, right.
Right, right.
I will work on it, Miss Betty.
Yeah. We miss you. We definitely miss you and your energy. So it's great seeing you tonight.
Thank you. I miss you guys too. I'll be back. I'll be back. I promise.
That's
Okay.
what's up. That's what's up. All right.
Coach, what is it about her glasses that make you want to dig deep into her glasses?
I'm not giving up all my secrets. Y'all gonna be stealing. Nope.
Look, I thought I missed something in the chat. You had me scrolling through the chat. Hold on, did I miss something? Oh man. I love y'all. I love y'all.
No, y'all ain't gonna be stealing my tactics though. You ain't gonna be stealing my tactics. I can't give up that information.
Oh, you knew what I was doing. You knew
that's privileged information right there.
You knew where I was going, huh?
I know it was gonna be as soon as you go on live Monday, like I got this new poem I wrote and shit.
Brethren, each one teach one. Your name is Coach for a reason. When you speak,
right.
you're supposed to have a pen and a pad. You know,
But you can't.
Walimu,
You can't teach somebody everything you know.
I'm gonna leave it at that. I'm gonna leave it at that. What you saying to him, Mama Betty? What you saying?
You said teacher. Well, you know his name is
Wally
Walimu.
Mood, yeah.
Right,
Yes,
right.
teacher.
Remind them.
Teacher.
Remind them.
Walimu.
Tell them we missed those sessions. We missed those sessions, brethren. You're gonna have to do something.
All right. Let me do these poems and we'll get back to the sessions after that.
All right, that's what's up. I think he redirecting y'all. I think he redirecting, but it's all good.
Oh.
You want to introduce me so we can get this popping? Introduce me right. Don't hold back.
Oh my God.
Oh man.
Introduce me right.
Look, y'all please open up your hearts and your minds and welcome to the platform my phenomenal brother, the coach, Walimu,
Yes.
Josh Smalls.
Yes.
Yes.
Come on, voice. Let's go with that.
Use that voice. Use that voice, please.
I'm giving y'all some new shit. Somebody say new shit.
New shit.
New shit.
Okay, y'all
We're not referring to it as shit no more. I forgot who came up in here, but we.
All right, come on. Y'all can't change it up. Now I'm in my vibe.
New art. It's new art.
You gotta
say
wait
new
till
art.
after. You gotta wait till after. It's because you didn't introduce me to that earlier. You gotta wait till
New
after.
shit.
Nothing up
New
my
shit.
ambiance.
New shit.
All right, here we go.
Shit.
Today, I understand crazy. I've swallowed it every 6 days and 13 hours, and it went so well with coffee or tea, and sometimes gin. But it followed me since I was 12, or maybe 9, or whichever cycle the sun allows men, because women own the moon. I am a falling star without a landing strip, unidentified and hovering over everything I cannot control. And since I can't find an LZ, I'm just here, holding space in a space that's just space. So I dance in calibers, rinse my shells in hope, but I have none. And most days I wake up empty, full of everybody's expectations of me because they see me strong, a mountain of what they believe I am, but I am not. Sometimes I just am. You know, surviving has become a god, and I pray to find some me in my own eyes. To feel my heartbeat in the depths of the skin, I am losing a battle between left and right brain, and its medium tastes like salt and bad decisions. Long nights and days that don't feel safe. I just want to feel safe and unused, feel like I'm more than just a coach, more than just a poem, more, no. I actually just want to feel better and need it. I want to feel like someone sees me beyond a poem, or maybe sometimes someone someday can reach back, stretch their arms far enough to hold on to my tears, bend their shoulder low enough to find my forehead. Because sometimes this life don't life right. Sometimes some of us so-called strong folks just need a little help. Or maybe just a hug.
Yes.
All right, that's the first one. That's
So
the first one. Let me get
I'm
this
gonna go.
I'm gonna go.
I remember how it felt. The moment my heart learned to swim. I was 2 oceans deep, submerged in all the possibilities that made me hungry. I was starving until then. The moment the universe held its breath in and exhaled for the sake of something new. And you gave me new life. Wrapped me in a tsunami of delight. My fears became dandelions, floating in the atmosphere of your blessings. Everything I knew changed color, left me blind. Finally, I was captured, still unsure of safety. All I knew was this had to be real. For on this day, I found bliss, and it was stretched across my face. Today I tasted love. So here's to our first kiss and our forever good mornings.
That was beautiful, bro. That was beautiful. The first
Yeah,
one
taste.
was a javelin in the heart. Um, you know, when you look to those that you consider strong, you always look for the strength in them, and you never think that sometimes they need to be held up, and somebody carry the bags for them for a while.
Mm-hmm.
Man, thank you for sharing that, bro. That was some naked shit.
No doubt.
Some naked heart.
I had to jump into that other one. That poem, it says a lot about life. You know, I've always told, lately I've been talking a lot. Again, it's the writing that I'm doing now and speaking a lot about being on my cameras off me. It may not be rude. Speaking a lot about being the firstborn, you know, and it's always, you know, the firstborn, people always look to the firstborn in a lot of different ways, right? But, you know, selfishly, there's a lot of things that you miss being the firstborn. There's a lot of things that, you know, is cut short, right? And then there's so much that you have to endure because somebody's coming up behind you that needs a lot of what you were already needing, you know, and that's life in itself. And having to relive these things with the things that I'm writing about now is heavy shit. You know, it's heavy.
It's definitely relatable because I'm an oldest myself. And I was always told, well, you're older, you got to be more mature and ignore this or that, that somebody's doing something to you.
That shit right there.
And
Right.
I'm like, and I got, it's amazing because I brought that into my adulthood and let a lot of things go that normally people would fly off the handle about, but I got so conditioned to, trying to be the more mature person, the bigger person, just let it roll off your back and keep it moving. Yet my sister, who's younger than me, got away with a lot of stuff. So I'm just saying, no disrespect to the younger siblings. It's just, you can't help if your parents may have loved you different. But and may my mother rest in peace, but I'm just saying it's just a lot of stuff you got to deal with being the oldest.
Yeah.
So it's very relatable.
And
So
not having that older sibling to have that conversation with, right? Because every conversation is not going to go to the parents.
right.
You know what I mean? And then not having that older brother, that older sister to say, yo, I'm dealing with this situation. I can't run to the parents because the parents don't necessarily understand what we're dealing with right now. Times are different. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? And then not having that. My older cousins used to come to get me to fight. You know what I mean? So I didn't never have that person. I never, you know what I mean? Which is the only person I kind of would go to, but he's my younger brother. Like I shouldn't, you know what I mean? Like I'm glad that I have it, but there was so much that I couldn't tell him about because he wasn't old enough to be there to deal with that or give me the feedback. So it's just a whole lot of shit with it.
Wow.
It's been a journey, bro. I remember when we was young and I guess I was first trying to identify with my strength. I guess trying to be as strong as you. And when I used to greet you, I used to want you to feel me. So I remember I used to give you like hard or heavy-handed embraces. They used to tell me sometimes, like, damn, son, you had to do it like that, and stuff like that. It was, trying to measure up, trying to let you know I got your back. You know what I mean? In that aspect.
And
it's
y'all
so
don't know how strong
Corey.
this dude is. Like this dude is ridiculously strong. You don't fucking look like it, but you fucking shake your whole arm off trying to give you a handshake.
Mm-hmm.
Well, that again, like, that was just trying to measure up and let you know that I'm there with you. You know what I mean? Yeah, like, you take me back to when we were young and how, we really didn't have nobody. You know what I'm saying? So it had to come from within. And I guess that's what kept our bond strong through all these years. Um, and this is what I try to instill into my sons, that your best friend rests with you every night.
Amen.
Never forget that.
Love that. Yeah. And I
And
also love
I ain't playing with you tonight, Gifted. I caught that.
he is strong, but besides all that, I love he really is. I love how the room is connected because Coach, his piece reminded me of what Miss Betty said earlier about the tissue. She hands out tissues. She hands out tissues to all who need them. But who gives her the tissue?
Right.
So Coach piece reminded me of that exact sentiment, right? He was the oldest, so who was going to give him the hugs and the know-hows and all of that? So I love that. And I love how we're all connected.
I think it's so apropos that the room is called Who's Necklace in Here? Because really and truly, okay, I take my clothes off too, just a minute.
Y'all really cutting up tonight.
No,
Yeah.
I think it's apropos that it's called Who's Necklace in Here because what I think is a gift to all of us, and we all are brothers and sisters here. But what I think is most significant and loving is that we get to witness the true love of two brothers, blood brothers, who are not afraid again to say, I love you. I love that. I absolutely love it. Love it. And I know how significant and important big brother, big sisters are. But hell, middle children are too. I'm a middle child, so I gotta, you know, blow my horn. Yeah, I'm a
Yeah,
middle kid. And we
that's me.
special.
That's what I
We,
sit right there with you, Mama Betty.
and we
Um,
special.
yeah, everybody has a role to play. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying?
Yes.
And to be blessed to be that role, to be seen in that light, and when you do it right, you know what I'm saying? Because
Hmm.
there's no guidelines, there's no blueprints that's written out to say this is how you brother or sister in whatever
Right.
order, whatever order you come in, you know. So
Exactly.
just us, doing the best we can to be siblings.
Yeah.
That love is more important because I mean, even in my family, I know sibling rivalry. I know what that looks like. You know what I mean? And I know how devastating that can be. It can be to the bitter end. It can be to the death. Um, so there's no healing in that. You know what
Yeah.
I'm saying? So and you know, it's it's just beautiful that we have what we have. Praise be to the Most High that we made it this far.
Yes. Amen. Amen. I love
Well,
it.
I love you all. We're gonna wrap it up. Um, anybody got some last words that they want to say before I close it out?
Wrap it up.
I'm so glad we had this time together.
Just
You better
Thank you,
say it.
Wits
oh
and
yeah, we ain't trying
Gifted,
to
for
pay nobody.
another
Never mind.
incredible
That's enough.
show.
What you
Nemo, what'd
say,
you
Paul?
say?
I just said thank you, Gifted and Wits, for another amazing show.
Oh, thank
Um,
Absolutely.
you.
thank you
Thank you,
for embracing my
Nemo.
baby. Gifted does so much to keep this space, and a lot of times it's overlooked. Y'all, please, show her some homage and love because a lot of times I forget, and she remind me, oh, we got to set up the Zoom, and she's doing all the back work to make this space possible. So though I come on the screen and I'm more vocal than she is as a host, she's nothing short of the co-host of a host herself. So y'all please embrace my baby.
Did you
Come
just hit
on,
us with an
Gifty.
Ice
Yes, Gifty.
Cube
We love you,
lyric?
Gifty.
Thank you so much,
What
Gifted.
Thank
Ice Cube lyric? What
Yeah,
Ice
thank
Cube
you.
you
said?
could do it. Put your back into it.
Oh wow.
I like that. I
We
like
gotta
that.
go. Look, you
And
gonna
on
get us
that
you gonna
note,
get us hit.
Uh,
in
right.
pardon, I wish you love,
Oh God, I
peace,
love you guys
and
too.
soul.
Right. Thank
Look,
you, Kels. I see you.
I love y'all and I
So
look
good
forward to
seeing
spending more
everybody
time with y'all.
tonight.
Yes indeed.
One love.
Peace and
Oh
blessings,
Lord,
everybody.
love you guys. Have a great rest of the week.